My name's Kevin. I'm 27 years old. I live in a suburb of Chicago.
I don't have any broken bones.
But I'm addicted to putting orthopedic casts on my body.
What a way to start the video. 3 seconds in and we already find out about this man's fetish for inanimate objects. Is this even legal? I understand that's 2019, but still.
Casting is putting a cast on myself. I'm perfectly fine, perfectly healthy. I like the feeling of the cast around me.
I love how he calls himself perfectly fine and healthy, but he literally wears cast everywhere he goes. I don't think that's really healthy. If you ask me, that's like the definition of a psychopath.
I've done like 2 full arm casts, 2 full leg casts. I've done 2 full leg casts and an arm cast. I've put on so many different casts, it's ridiculous. What I love about casting is it just feels so amazing and so snug and so comfortable. It gives me like this high that I just can't really get any other way.
Does this guy really think this is that cool? Like, he looks like he's doing a mummy cosplay. How would this be comfortable in any way? And also, what if he wants to get out? It's like he has to go to work or something, right? And then all of a sudden, he's like, oh, I can't go to work because I'm stuck in a cast. But then they ask him, how did you get in a cast? And he's like, oh, I just put it on myself. I kind of wonder how he even got this addiction. Like, has he ever even broken a bone before?
My earliest memory of casting was definitely in early grade school. At about 6 or 7 years old, I used to steal all of my parents' toilet paper and I used to wrap up my legs in toilet paper to mimic a cast.
There's so many things wrong with this. Like, imagine at 2 a.m. this kid starts walking towards you and is like, oh, I broke my bone. And you don't even know how to respond to this. And then they're like, I got you. I just wrapped myself in toilet paper. Like, who even does this?
I absolutely love the attention I get. I use crutches, I use a scooter, I use a wheelchair, whatever it takes. And then I love going out in public and then just seeing everybody like, oh, that gawk look, you know, it's just amazing.
You want to be technical, this guy is literally a clout chaser, but in the weirdest way. And also, whoever thinks that? Like, that is a really weird thing to think about. It's like you see some guy in a wheelchair and you're like, oh, those wheels look so amazing. I wish I had those wheels. Like, what?
Man, I've been waiting for this all week. When it comes to ordering the materials, even that I kind of get like jumpy about because it's like, all right, you know, you're gonna order them and you're actually gonna use them. I don't remember what I ordered. Can't wait to build a huge cast out of this stuff. This is like happy birthday, Thanksgiving, Christmas, everything in one. I definitely want to get a cast on like right away.
Okay, let me get this right. So basically this guy spends $50,000 in total on casts. So that's about like, I don't know, $100 a day on a cast. So that means like the delivery guy is always at his house thinking, why? Why does he need so many casts? Does he have something weird in his basement we need to know about? We should call the FBI now. And also, how does he have the time to put them all on?
You never know when there's just going to be a need to put on a cast. Probably not the best way to do it in the car. It's not the best circumstances, but when you're casting on the fly, you just got to take what you got. It just screams attention. I can't wait to go into the bar and show off this new cast. It's going to be so cool to have everybody looking at me.
When would you actually need to wear a cast? Like, is there any scenario where this would be important? And when he goes in the bar, why would making a cast make him so, like, amazing? It's not like they're going to give him any deals for, like, wearing a fake cast. And, like, when people see him, no one's actually going to care. They're just going to think, why is this guy always here for a broken arm? Why is this guy always here for a broken leg? Why does he look like a mummy half of the time?
I sometimes do pretend like I'm injured. And that all goes with the story and how I try to draw people in. There's actually, I was in the subway, this guy tried to steal my wallet out of my back pocket, and I just quick right hook, boom.
So you mean that this guy punched someone and all of a sudden his arm broke? Like, does that even make sense?
Girls are constantly coming up to me and like, oh, what did you do? Oh, you poor thing. It's a fake cast. I mean, it's a real cast, but my arm's not broken.
And you're wearing a fake cast just for the fun of it?
Yeah.
Really?
My reaction when he told me that he casted himself, I was thinking, that's kind of weird. And I just wasn't interested.
You can see the disappointment in her face. She's like, why has America turned to this? Some middle-aged man wearing fake casts all the time. And I love how he had to clarify that he's wearing a fake cast, but it's a real cast at the same time.
And then a lot of times I have people sign it. You want to sign my cast? I know it sounds really strange, but I'm just trying to get a bunch of people to sign my cast.
And so he's playing this like, oh, look at my poor wounded green candy striped freaking cast. And it kind of makes me a little nauseous, actually.
I kind of like this guy because he actually makes sense, unlike the cast guy.
Most of my friends know about my addiction to casting. Obviously, at first, when I first told them about it, they were like, this is just weird.
What bothers me about it is I have to get him into the car because he can't turn, he can't move, he can't even go to the bathroom by himself.
Okay, well, this has gone too far. Trying to take a bath or something, and then this guy has to like take off his cast with the help of someone else, and then he has to get the help to put it back on.
Casting has definitely like affected my relationships. I broke up with my fiance. She couldn't stand the casting anymore. She just thought it was too weird.
This cast addiction is really wreaking havoc over my relationships.
I mean, there's been a lot of people who have asked me to stop, stop casting. And, frankly, I don't see a point why I need to stop. This is part of who I am, and I just don't feel like there's a need to hide it anymore, especially since it's such a cool, unique thing.
He loses relationships over this, and he still thinks it's cool. And also, when he says it's unique and cool, maybe unique, but it's not cool at all.
So one of the things I've always wanted to do is a double arm spiker, where both my arms are, up like this, and they're attached to my torso. This is like a dream come true. I gotta do it. I've always kind of wanted to go out and get people's reaction because it's such a massive cast. I'm gonna need somebody else's help because this is as far as I can go. Just feel really snug and secure and cozy. It's getting real hard and sticky, right?
Yeah.
All right, man.
You look ridiculous.
Thanks, man. Feels amazing. I could launch it like a brick wall and I just bust right through it. Yeah. I can't wait to see people's reactions.
This guy Keenan is probably done with this. He was literally forced to putting on a fake cast on his beloved friend. Also, people think you're just some weird creep who dances around people. Anyways guys, that's the end of the video. And sorry if this video wasn't as good because I was in DC, so I didn't have enough time to make it.